Hey yo, you know who it is? It's your man Big Clip Eastwood, aka Mr. Truck Trapping. We never napping, man. AKA Mr. Gray Beards Matter. Believe that. And you know I got it on me. Man, listen, we never know when our lives, stories, or lessons will be so blatant to us, right? And it's usually on the heels of something that we've gone through. But there are those times when there's no rhyme or reason as to why that lesson was taught in that moment. Sometimes those lessons teach you in such a way that you can't figure them out, and they debilitate you for a moment while you try to process exactly what is going on. Sometimes you're just not successful that way. Sometimes we're so focused on how it came to us that we don't realize how beneficial the actual message is. And then there's those times, as I've gone through recently, to be honest, is that the message makes no sense. It's not clear. You know, you try to pray on it, you try to look inside of the message, and then sometimes you just don't want to replay it because it wasn't anything that was pleasant to you. And then you find your space of in the space of vulnerability, of trying to figure out how to save yourself so you don't destruct, and not just self-destruct. Sometimes you can have destruction of any and everything around you, people or places, opportunities, or even the notion for opportunities. It's a crazy world, man. Sometimes you just got to figure out how to cope, right? And sometimes coping mechanisms just don't exist in the manner of how we are used to. Sometimes that cloak of armor, just trying to protect ourselves, is really just suppressing what's really going on. We have to be careful. We have to be cognizant. We have to have the ability to articulate to others, hey, don't take this personal. I'm having a moment. It's not about you. It's about me. And encourage them not to make it about them, because that can mess up what you got going on with them, because they really don't understand the depth of what it is you're going through. And internally, you're looking for some type of, not necessarily a savior, but a peace of mind. Somebody can understand, somebody can just give you some sense of reasonable thought process of what it is you're dealing with. And you might not always have the ability, like I said, to articulate what it is you're going through. So they may not understand, and they may make their desire to want to be there for you, and you not allowing that as an insult or some form of rejection. And then they want to tell you how much they went through while you were going through. It's not necessarily the same thing. They don't equate. And then you'll take that wrong. Don't. Once you get the opportunity to recognize that you're going through, hopefully, and I do say hopefully because it's not always guaranteed, that we give them a little grace for our actions that they don't understand. Anyway, it's your man Big Clip Eastwood. I'm just rapping, never napping, always truck trapping. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out.